Well, hello. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi. Welcome. I am still kind of getting settled here. I was hoping to take all of my medications. Whoop. Trying to take all my medications before we get started here. That way I don't forget. Because I have a tendency to forget. And it's not just medication, it's like vitamin supplements. Yeah, so because I'm an active individual, I do take some additional, just over-the-counter vitamins, nothing special. I do take them on a regular daily basis, just to kind of keep up with some things that otherwise might not get entirely fulfilled, or I might need, through my diet, or I might need extra of via my, my diet, the way things are now. And not just my diet, but like to kind of coexist alongside my my more active lifestyle. So something even though I do get, even if I do get some of these things through my my regular diet, it's something that maybe I just need a little extra of just to kind of get through. Because things like vitamin D, which for most people don't get out as much as they should, and so a lot of people don't get that natural, natural vitamin D from the sun, that's absorbed through the skin, especially this time of year. For most Americans, for the people in the northern hemisphere, where they don't get as much sun, as you do, say, like in the summer months. It's very important to keep those levels up. And which can drastically lead to, besides just other health conditions, excuse me, can lead to like mood disorders. I heard eggs have a lot of vitamin D. They do. I don't want to speak the wrong thing here. Vitamin D eggs. I just want to double check on that. Yeah, actually, incredible. Eggs are one of the highest food sources of vitamin D. 8.2 micrograms of vitamin D, which is 82% of the recommended daily intake. What is the recommended daily intake? I don't even know. But yeah, you can get them. You can get vitamin D through other sources such as like oily fish, like sardines, mackerel, salmon, that kind of thing. Red meats, and a few other things, so you can get it naturally. But if you are someone who is a highly active individual, it's not bad to have it. But consult your doctor. But yeah. So I take a mild vitamin D tablet most every day, along with, and I know this is in a lot of my foods as well, but I take magnesium. This is, God, I forgot the word. Magnesium glycinate. So, not magnesium citrate, citrate, however you pronounce it. But yeah, magnesium glycinate, and so that's for muscle growth and relaxation. And then of course alongside that, my regular, my feminines, my if you will, my spironolactone for my transition. Then also my I have a generic hair vitamin. It's called Viviscal. It's the company, and so it's just kind of it's a mix of different vitamins. I won't go into it, but if you want to look up the company, it's called Viviscal. It's all over the counter stuff. Besides the spironolactone, everything else is it's over the counter. But again, careful with doses and, do your research on vitamins before spending your money, because some of it can be a waste of money depending on who you are and what you get in your diet. Yeah, M&M's. Yeah, it's got all kinds of nicknames. The Fem&Ms, the titty Skittles. That's more for like the estrogen. Tit Tacs. Tit Tacs, I love. Let's see here. The notorious HRT. Anyway, let's get started on some Palworld. It's getting kind of late, and I just kind of want to get into it because just like I had an early day today, I will have another early day tomorrow, and I am not looking forward to it. It's another doctor's appointment, different one, but tomorrow, unlike today where I went to the doctor's appointment this morning and then came home, took a nap, and then worked out and then went to work. Tomorrow, I won't have time, so I have to, I will have to work out first thing in the morning when I wake up, which I absolutely despise doing. I am someone who likes to work out in the evening, normally, afternoon, evening time frame. Yeah, I just, when I'm first waking up and I'm groggy, it's the last thing I want to do. Because I also, if it's a resistance day, which tomorrow's not really like a heavy resistance, more of a leg day, which can be kind of resistance, but not like my upper body pumps that I really like to do, like today. It's when I first wake up in the morning, if I go into workout mode right away, it's like I don't feel as though my body wakes up for at least a couple hours, like 2 to 3 hours. So it doesn't fully wake up until that time, no matter what. And also, I don't like to eat breakfast, so I don't like to fuel up before a workout if it's the first thing. But anyway, yeah, I just don't ever feel like I've got quite the pump and quite the strength first thing in the morning if I'm doing something to really do like progressive overload, of course. But yeah, I just don't. I feel like in the evenings I'm more able to tap into that extra strength and really get the maximum efficiency out of a workout versus doing it more on a I would say a fasted state first thing in the morning, which is how I usually am. And say I'm about to eat my late night snack, my last Quest bar of the night. Yeah, so original point, I just don't like to work out in the morning. It's not my thing. I do it when I have to, according to my schedule. Been putting in some hours. Morning workouts are rough. Yeah, I mean, it is, there is something to be said about, having the fortitude to get up, just to be able to push yourself. You get up, you're tired, the last thing you want to do is get out of your comfy bed and go, stress your body really hard. That sounds like the least appealing thing. But the people who have the willpower to do that, good on you. Like I said, if I absolutely dire straits, if I have to, I will. I don't like it. I don't want to. I'd rather put it later in the day. I also feel like I'm most mentally attuned first thing in the morning, or within the first hour or so after waking up. And so I don't. If I go to workout, does it energize me? Yes. Is it also draining? Of course it is. And I always feel like I might get a good rush that runs about 1 to 2 hours. No, probably 2 to 3 hours after a workout. But after that, oh, it's bad. I crash hard. When that energy finally starts to cool down, when it starts to calm down, my energy cools, or my body cools down. I get so tired so quickly. All I want to do is take a nap. Granted, I just need more sleep, but there's something about that, getting that, peak energy you know, like you're pushing yourself hard first thing in the morning, and then like as it progresses, your body cools down, and it just makes me sleepy. And I don't like to have that happen in the middle of the day. I like it at night or like evening. Get that heavy pump on, get something, and then when you're finished, you know, since I usually fast during the day, it's like I finish up, I have a real heavy, like a protein heavy meal, a good, solid, healthy meal right afterwards to kind of really refuel and get that recovery started. And then just kind of relax, and well, now I'm doing this. I play some video games, and then after I play for video games for a little bit, then by that time I'm starting to cool down, get kind of tired, and at that point it's ready for bed. That's just kind of how it works for me. I don't know. It's like if I'm gonna have that energy, that mental energy first thing in the morning, I want to put it towards something that requires mental focus. So I don't know. Sorry, I was killing a little bit of time before this loaded up. Hence my rant. Also, I just like talking about that kind of stuff, but there's a little update I was kind of waiting for as well. That's right. This is Kenzie's Creaturatorium. Is work better before or after the gym? It really depends on the day. That's a tough call for me, because it really very, very heavily is affected by the amount of sleep I get. Like, and the same goes for exactly, like, basically what I said, with, you know, it's several hours after I work out, my body cools down, I start to get a little tired, a little exhausted. If I'm at work, when I'm at work, it's a very, I'm not gonna say it's not physically demanding, but I am on my feet the entire time. And so, like, I'm constantly keeping my hands moving, like, my feet are moving, my hands are busy. Like, I don't work a desk job. I work in a retail store where it's very hands-on. And so I have to be, you know, constantly, like, I'm constantly doing something. But it can make it very challenging. Once I hit that kind of a slump, it can make it a pretty heavy challenge to kind of push through to the end of the day. It's like, now granted, after I get through that initial slump, let's see, how do I take one? No, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Where's my PAL box, or whatever it's called? Everybody's recovered. Level 6. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna move you here. I need my little fox Sparks. Oh, I love the little fox Sparks. Where is he? How do I? Nope. Yeah, there we go. My little fox Sparks. He's so cute. But no, just like scheduling wise, I always think that for me, it just works out better to work out usually in the evening. And there is something to be said about if you work out first thing in the morning and you've got the whole, was it eat the frog mentality? Ooh, here we go. But yeah, the eat the frog mentality. It's like you always eat the frog. It's like the worst thing, like the hardest thing you got to do for the day. Do it first thing in the morning. But yeah, like, oh my god, what? Why am I allowed to lift him? I can lift him and throw him? That's adorable. No work available in the immediate vicinity. Switching to automatic work mode. Okay. Open menu. What? Aww. That little smile. It's so cute. Aww. That's freaking adorable. Okay. Alright. We're gonna explore some new things. I haven't gone this way yet. But yeah, like I said, scheduling wise, it just kind of works out for me better in the evening. Because then I can kind of have like a nice wind down at the end of the night. And granted, I would love to just be able to, if I ever made money off streaming and my YouTube channel and everything, and other sources, and I didn't have to have a regular day job, I would 100% wouldn't. What I would love to really do is just to have a consistent schedule where I could just get online and just stream for like 4+ hours a day for you guys like that, and just like hang out with people, like hang out with y'all. I think that would be so much fun, and I would love to just kind of like talk to people, get to know people, be a force for good in our society. Maybe I don't know how I would do that, but I'd figure out something. Maybe just like be able to create a safe space for people. Be someone that people can relate to that are going through similar situations, that kind of thing. I would love for people to be able to like see my channel, and the first thing they think is, oh, okay, I can go hang out with that. It's like if I hung out with that person, they'd be cool, and like we'd get along. Like, I don't know. I always like meeting people. Like, I'm not, ironically, I'm not a super social person. Like, I'm very much an introvert. But along with that, I do enjoy, like, this is gonna sound very, like, counterintuitive. It's like, I get energized being home alone and being in my own personal space, which is why I don't have a very big space. I love the coziness of my own personal little cave here that no one else comes into. On the flip side, I do still have social cravings where, like, when I meet people, like, when I get to, like, actually know people and hang out with people, it's like, I have a lot of fun. I really get, I would say I hate to say get energized, because that's more of an extrovert thing, but like I do really like it when I get to meet new people and get to hang out with people, something just out of the ordinary. It's like, I like to go to conventions. I don't get to go very often, but especially like my number one, I would say my, what am I missing here? Oh, wood. My absolute number one convention that I go to every year is Dragon Con. And I love going every year. I never miss it. No matter what, I always go. And I always love to see new people. And this past year, 2023... absolutely astounding. I had such a wonderful time. I met so many new people, and it was magical. I made friends with several, like, different groups of people, ironically, which, if for most people that know me personally, find that really, like, hard to see me doing, because I can be very, let's say, I get very socially anxious, especially around new groups of people. But yeah, I have a tendency to get very anxious around new groups of people, and so I keep quiet. But something about this year, I just connected with several new people, and it was such a wonderful time. And now I have several groups of friends in different places, different parts of the United States, and they're just awesome people, and I'm so glad I met them. Everyone needs their own space. What's something you keep in your space that you don't think people would expect? You mean besides a Captain America shield that I made myself? So no, besides the Captain America shield, people don't expect 2 Captain America shields because there is a second one hiding right behind the first. Something I keep in my space that not many people would expect. Well, when people see me, I think the first thing they expect is like gym equipment and like exercise stuff and like hard-ass kind of things. Funny enough, I have a few stuffed. I have a few of my little stuffed animals, or stuffed creatures, little stuff. People call them different things: stuffies, plushies, whatever you want to call them. When I was a kid, we called them stuffed animals. But I've got a small shelf of them. I would love to have more, but I don't have room for them. At least not in the apartment that I'm in. So it's a little shelf, but it's got things like my little Eevee. It's got my little Eevee, Appa. I got this fox from a long time ago. The Captain America bear, Captain America, if you will. It's a Captain America Build-A-Bear. He's adorable. I love him. I do have a little stuffed corgi up there from when I was, I got from Dave & Buster's when I was with my best friend a couple years ago. Part of his bachelor party, we went to a Dave & Buster's at one point, and yeah, that was my prize that I walked away with at the end of the night. I need to eat something. And I need to drop something. Why do I have so much stuff? So much stuff. What's the heaviest thing that what am I holding onto that's so heavy? Probably the stack of wood. Oh yeah, okay. It's the wood. Let me go drop off this other half. But I mean, yeah, I've got my room is filled with like just it's such a I like to think it's pretty unique for what I have. I'm not gonna say like I have like the ultimate collection of anything at any time, whatever. But I don't know. It's eclectic, we'll say that. Just like any personalized space. I will say this. As much as y'all see me in y'all see me normally wearing like athletic attire, and if you're on my socials like Instagram, you might see some more things. But a lot of people think I just have athletic attire. For the most part, but I actually have like half a closet, like half my closet is so packed right now, and then I've got like bins of clothing. I have worked in menswear since 2018. Yeah, since January of 2018, I have worked in a couple different menswear stores. That is a big thing, and I'm probably underleveled. I am probably way too underleveled to fight it. So in other words, let's fight it. Oh no. Oh, that's a big stomp. Oh my god, the arrows, they do nothing. Those are tornadoes. My little fox sparks, no! Oh my god. Mistakes were made. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! Go, chickpea! Chickpea! Oh, God. Oh, my God. 1 damage. Oh, this is bad. Oh, my God. 1. Go, little one. Go! Go! Fury swipes! Have we done any damage to this thing? No, not really. We need to regroup. This is a problem. That's aggro I didn't need. Wait, Palbox upgrade available. Okay, did he just, like, forget about me? He probably got, like... Probably got close enough and it was just like, oh, this is what's attacking me? Oh, no thanks. Base upgrade? Build wooden chest, deploy something, max health, or get base to 2! Max number of bases. Oh, I can make another... Nice. Oh, I can have up to 3 pals working in the base. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's what base upgrading does. Got it. You have an Appa. What do you think about the Netflix live-action Avatar coming out? I am so excited for it. Listen. I love the original Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's one of the few shows that I have watched multiple times. I don't often do that. Like, I'm not big on watching a show. I'm not big on watching a show multiple times. Usually, a lot of the time, I'll watch it once, get the feel for it. I'll say, like, I loved that. It was a great time. But I'll usually not go back to it. Like, I might research it a little bit, do, like, some outside research, but in terms of actually sitting down and rewatching it, not usually. Avatar was a different story. It was something about the way they had set up the world, and it was so... the way they explained the powers, it was like let's get down to it. It was like a magic system that they had. The system of magic they have, the elemental magic basically that they could wield. It was so uniquely crafted to the time, or like how would I say this? The technological era of the time and how it showed is more like because they're based mostly in like Chinese martial arts, right? If I'm not mistaken, and so each one's like a unique, different style of martial arts. Each of the 4 elements, but for its like time period within the culture, it worked and flowed so perfectly, and it just. I don't know, it was like the level of technology that was part of it. It was like, this is great. This is so well thought out. It could not have been a more perfect time to have a balance of these like magical powers along with like growing technology. Now, which is where I feel The Legend of Korra faltered a little bit, because it's like the technology advanced a little too far to where it took away some of the magic and the gravitas, or not the magic, not the actual magic, but like the feel of the gravitas of these elemental abilities, and it was becoming a lost art almost in a technologically advanced society. And so it became less relevant the more futuristic the technology became. Weapons damage, of course it's damaged. And of course I'm overburdened. Oh god, I can move but very slowly. But yeah, and I think that's along with that, what they have to do, because it became one of the main appeals of that show being that, you know, it's like the cool powers and everything and how they utilize them in society, it became less and less relevant. So how could they make them relevant? It's like how, like, it's so irrelevant at that point that the villain had to be something bigger. And so the powers had to be bigger, and everything just had to be this overwrought showcase of just progressively bigger and badder things. And I was like, the first season had heart to it, and I'll give it that. And like overall, the show's not bad. Like I don't dislike it by any means, because it still was kind of fun in that world. It just did not have the quote unquote the magic that the first one did. Yeah, so it's like they just kept going bigger and badder and bigger and badder, and I was like, now it's the power creep thing, and it just wasn't fun at that point. To the point where they're fighting giant spirit avatar Korra fighting giant spirit avatar whatever. And I'm like, these are just, it's just a kaiju fight, and that's not what I'm here for that show. It was all the characters were so personal. The fights were so small scale, but so weighty in their own aspect. It just, I don't know. Excuse me. While I'm rude and eat on stream. I think you're making it mad. Yes, I did make that. I was just making that thing mad and doing no damage to it. Oh. Anyway, yeah, so I absolutely love the original, and I am excited to see what they do with the new one, with the new, the remake, the live-action remake. From what I've seen, the stills, like the production stills, the casting, just everything around it, it seems like they're really trying to hold on to the spirit of the original to the point where it's almost like shot for shot from the anime, or animated show, whatever you want to call it. Some people say it's not an anime, whatever. Get over yourself. But yeah, it's almost like, especially like in the early episodes, it's like shot for shot what was in the cartoon, and it's like that's really cool that they're trying to stay that loyal to the source material. It's very much appreciated by longtime fans. Yeah, I think this one will finally do it justice, unlike the M. Night Shyamalan version from that we try not to speak of. But yeah, that's. Oof. I am excited. I do look forward to watching it, and it's on Netflix if I'm not mistaken. Right now, I do not have Netflix. I stopped subscribing to Netflix for the first time in over 10 years. And I did that back in... I stopped subscribing to, or paying for Netflix back in August, I think, of last year. Just, I mean... I had so many streaming services. I'm like, let me just take a break for a little bit. I had to save a little bit of money because money is a little tight. But yeah, I had to step back a little bit Oh my god. Melpaka. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Move. Oh, damn it. I need healing stuff. I need to not fight things that are over my level. Shot for shot can be a double-edged sword. What is one thing I hope they change? Oh, okay. So I'm imagining this is going to be a shorter series, which I think is, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to do this regardless. It's going to encapsulate the same story, but in a shorter time frame, which kind of infers that they're going to shorten the story a little bit and cut out some elements, which honestly I think can be very good, especially in the beginning. Because, I mean, it was a very good, it very much was a kid's show, of course. That's what it was initially designed for. But because of that, to its detriment, I think, it was, at the beginning, it played it a little too safe. The original show, I mean. It was a little too safe and very childish, which is not a bad thing. Like it did it well. It was enough to hold on to even the adults. I mean, but as the series went on, it became a lot more adult oriented, in terms of its general themes, and I hope they can kind of find a balance of not necessarily cutting out too much, but like cutting out a little bit of the early fluff that made it more of a kid's show, and just to cater to the longtime fans that are obviously no longer kids because it came out in the early 2000s, and so it's like we want that we want that nostalgia hit of seeing our favorite show, but we also want more. We want it a little more updated, not necessarily like completely change it, but like I want to see those those elements, those more adult elements. I want to feel like it's still connected to me in some way. That sounds very selfish, but that's I think I use me as in like a royal sense of like I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. It's like you want it to be catered to yourself. And so, as adults that are here to enjoy the show, I think a lot of people are going to want to see that, that character connection that they felt in the original, but they want to feel it faster. They don't want to have to go through the kids stuff again, which, I mean, there's part of it. You got to establish the innocence of the characters, but really getting to the core and the root of them, I think they need to kind of push that along a little bit faster, as opposed to relying on some of the jokes. Like, Sokka had a lot of jokes at the beginning. It was very much he was a fun comical character, but with that, he was just comic relief at the very beginning. Like, there almost wasn't anything else to him. Even his more serious side in the first season was still for most of the first season. It was still mostly just comic relief. And so they didn't really show him off very well, and he became more of an adult, more of a leader later on. I mean, granted, there is something to be said about like showing that natural progression of like you don't just become a leader overnight. You can't rush that kind of thing. But it was so much of it was comic relief until like the very end of the first season when he finally had like his emotional arc with, I can't remember her name, but the Water Tribe princess.
Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go.
Okay, and oh, did I misread your? One thing I hope they absolutely keep the same. What do I want to keep? Oh, they keep the same. Oh, the most, I think, is one of the most important characters and one of so much fun. Toph needs to be cast correctly. Toph is going to be probably the most challenging, besides obviously the main character, Aang. I think Toph is a very delicate balance of who to cast and how they portray that character. Toph is a very nuanced character with an extremely how do I say this? Has an extremely heavy presence for a small character with a lot of weighted sarcasm, and sarcasm can be something that is very hard to portray correctly, because there can be a person who is sarcastic that is they just come off as smug, or just disinterested, or it can be more of a comic relief in certain aspects, but they're still relatable. And that was the original Toph, was that it's like you could see the characterization underneath, but there was that layer of, that layer of disdain and sarcasm that came across a lot in the animation. Some of the best jokes for Toph were unspoken, and it was the best, but it lent itself to like just kind of the goofy nature of the animation. And like there was a scene where I think in season 2 when they're in the desert and they were flying on Appa, and of course we all know she's blind, and they were looking for whatever it was. I think they were looking for the temple, the library, and she's like, and she just yells out, "There it is!" And everyone looks over like they're gonna see it, and they turn at Toph, and she's just like, she had the goofy like look on her face, like waving her hands, like you really fell for that? I'm blind. Like, come on. Like, that was one of the funniest gags I had seen in the entire show. To this day, it still sticks with me. I don't know, something about the delivery of that one little line. It was just like, and the way the physical comedy that came with it was so good. Because it was like, there was a weird energy that you didn't really see from Toph. It was like super energetic and positive, and it was just like undercut completely with physical comedy sarcasm. That was absolutely hilarious. So it was the exaggeration of the energy that made it the good joke. You're a new face, don't tell me. An outsider? Not that it matters to me. Now that you're on this island, why not try and catch some pals? You can get extra experience for capturing up to 10 of the same kind, you know? You know what they say, pal tamers get stronger the more pals they capture. Here, take this. I've got high hopes for you. Oh, Paldeum fragment. Nice. Okay. Good call. Toph will be a very tough character. Yeah. I mean, like I said, they seem to be taking very heavy precautions with the characters that, with the actors they are casting, and with the mistakes learned from, the last time this was someone tried to make this. Cough, cough, M. Night Shyamalan. Whoa, Note from Another Adventure. You can check their journeys on the options screen. What is that? What? Palette deck. So cute. So cute. Why is it so cute? Gumas? Oh gosh. Hoocrates? Oh my god. Yes. Primus. Compared to Lamball, it has finer wool and a temperament more suited for domestication. However, it has historically always been kept as a pet. Cuteness is considered a virtue. Aww. Daydream. Why does Daydream look like such a nightmare? Oh. Melpaka. Nightwing. That's what I saw. I want it. Alright. But yeah, overall, when that comes out, I will resubscribe to Netflix. I will resubscribe to Netflix specifically for... Why is... Oh, there we go. I was like, why is my mouse not moving? Piece of lint got in the laser. Wait, do I have a map? Okay, I do have a map. We're exploring. But yeah, I'll resubscribe. I have several shows that I would love to watch, that are on Netflix now. It's just like, I just can't justify spending the money at the moment, just because, recovering from holidays and whatnot. But yeah, I can't wait. There's a lot of good stuff I want to watch. In the meantime, I am trying to kind of get caught up on other life stuff. The first quarter of the year every year is always my time to kind of really buckle down and get myself back into a good mindset of like getting a work routine down, not just like my day job, but things like I'm trying to stream every single day. This was my challenge, and I couldn't think of anything at the start of the year. So for like the New Year's resolution or anything, but I finally hit me. I was like, you know what I want to do? What I've been trying to do for a long time, and it's been start a consistent live stream. A consistent live stream. And so I want to eventually be a full-time streamer. I would love to do that for you guys, and create a community of not only like-minded people, but it's just a positive force for good. Just so just a good community in general. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, that's one of my big priorities. I would really like to start making more scripted content videos, not just live streams. So I would love to get back into that and do more of that. So that is, that's going to take time, of course. But I don't have as much time for... on top of that, of course, my exercise routine, my workouts. I don't really have much outside time to watch much stuff, to really just kind of take time and relax and just chill and watch things, just like watch shows. I mean, I do every once in a while, and I do little bits here and there, but not a lot. But yeah, like I said, the first quarter of the year, I don't go to a lot of conventions. I really don't go to any conventions, usually, for the first, half the year, unless I have the funds, which I don't this year. But yeah, it's my time to really kind of establish things and get things moving, you know? Come here, you little cream puff. Nope. I keep pressing the wrong button to throw versus catch. Increase your player level by capturing 30 pals. Oh, what is that? we have a fast travel statue? I think we do. Yes. Acquired 1 technology points. To the base! Maybe it's the trailers don't show a lot of information just yet. I don't think I've seen actors speak yet. I think they are trying to be very careful. Yeah, I do think they are trying to be very careful. And I really hope they are careful with it. Of course, that's kind of what everybody wants. They want everybody to be very careful. They want to be, you know, they want to approach this delicately because they know the fans can, well, if they don't do it right, the fans could turn on them very quickly. So I'm glad they're taking their time with it. I'm glad they're, like, it scares me a little bit to know that they're, you know, being kind of cautious, but I think it'll probably be for the best. You mentioned one big project is moving to a new place. Oh. So, if you've been around for a little bit and you've looked at my other links, you've probably seen that I have an OnlyFans. So I am working on that. I'm not going to go into much detail about that. If you know what it is, you know what it is. And that's... I'm hoping to build that up a little bit more this year. Primarily, it's not necessarily something I want to do long term, but it is something that I would like to have at a solid enough foundation where it can help support other platforms that I'm trying to build, like a YouTube channel. I am also I would like to start working more on getting into voice acting this year. I got a brief start and just kind of got some understanding and made some connections near the end of last year, and got a lot of great information on where to start, but I just have not started yet, and so I would love to get into that and start doing some work there. Really, my focus this year is, as much as I don't hate my day job. It's just something I don't want to have to. My thought is I don't want to have to work for a major company anymore. And it's just, as most people, or like a lot of people, I'm sure, have the same mentality. It's like I just don't like the idea of working for a major company and being at their beck and call. I want to do something that is more fulfilling to me, and something that I can give to other people. Like, I would love to do some kind of entertainment. I love to entertain. I am a show person. I love to I love to just be a source of a source of positive entertainment for people. And I think voice acting for me is a good way to step into that, and I would love to become more involved. Yeah. I don't know really what to say to that. Can I put some of this away? I can put some of this away. Okay, there we go. Flame organ. Oh, I need to build other stuff. What is it? Storage? But yeah, that's another big project. But yeah, the number one thing for me this year, the absolute number one thing for me to do this year is to move. I have... there's a reason I'm putting so much emphasis on the OnlyFans stuff and other sources of income outside of my job, is because I have my lease for the current room that I am in. It ends at the end of July, and so I have until the end of July to make either this setup here, make it somehow monetizable. As much as I hate to just, I'm not doing it just for the monetization. But I would love to do it full time. If this can be a source of income, that would be great. But I need to make something financially happen because currently the place that I'm in is, I mean, there's a reason I only have 150 square feet. It's extremely cheap. I don't pay very much to be here, which is wonderful as you know, someone without a lot of, you know, not a very high income. It's because I only work, like, my day job is only part-time. That being said, anywhere else I want to live, whether that be in this same city, which I love this city, and I've got a couple places that I really like, or even if I move anywhere else, I mean, the prices, like, I'm not going to get much better than where I'm at. I'm not going to get any lower than where I'm at unless I start giving up major daily functioning, major luxuries, like, and I say this as a luxury, is like my own bathroom. I spend a lot of time in the bathroom. I can't. I've had the luxury of having my own bathroom for the last few years, and now I don't think I can go back. It's like, even if I have roommates, we have to be in a place where we each have our own bathroom, because I can't do it again. That's just like one thing that I just don't ever want to do. Yeah, besides that details, there's not many places that I really can that are going to be the same price or less, unless I start giving up, you know, basic things. But yeah, I mean, and here's also the thing about that. If I stay here, my content is becoming stagnant. As much as I'd like to try new things within this space, there's only so much I can do within this space. And it also is, I mean, it affects my mood. Like, I am someone who likes to I like to move around every few years. I like to be mobile. I like to see and experience new things. I don't like to really be tied down to one area for like a too particularly long time. And I also want to be in an area that is more my speed, to where it will encourage me to go out and meet new people and experience new things. And like I said, the places that I've already considered are very much in that ilk. And so I'd really like to go to one of those places, but they are significantly more expensive than where I am now. And so I need to make something happen, basically. I have 6 months. I have almost exactly 6 months, because we're getting to the end of January. I have almost exactly 6 months to make something happen. Financially, I've got to get something more consistent, not just more consistent, but more prominent financially in my life. To not only can I do that, can I afford it, but I'd be comfortable with it, and that, being in a new space will allow me to do different things. But not only being in a new space, but a little bit bigger of a space. Like, I hate to say that it's like, oh, I'm kind of outgrowing this, but like 150 square feet is not a lot. Imagine you just have one bedroom and your entire life is in that single bedroom. Well, everything is in here. I have a mini fridge in here. I have a makeshift little stand that I call my kitchen. And it's right off the side of the camera here. It's like you can't see it, but it's right there. This is my gym space right here. I just moved this chair out of the way and I have my gym space. I could use a little bit more room. I would also like more than one window. I have one window in this apartment. It's off to the side, and it's half covered because this room is so small. It's half covered by a shelf, and the other half of the window is a blackout curtain. And right outside the window is another wall. What? Raid Syndicate Patrol. What is happening? What is happening? I'm sleeping through this. Are they going to continue to raid? Oh my god, they're going to continue to raid. Oh no. Pals without beds will get stressed. I have a bed. Syndicate Patrol is invading the base. Who is Syndicate Patrol? And why should I care? Oh, they're people. Yo, let's go. Oh, shoot, I'm out. Oh, I'm out of arrows. That's not good. Hey, yo, where do you think you're going? Syndicate Thug? Oh, this is level 1. Okay, now I don't feel so bad. I was a little nervous there. Like, uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, angry Chickapee. Get out of here. No, no. Oh, did we stop? I guess we stopped him. Okay. Good job, little base defenders. Y'all are awesome. Good job. Dang, it took care of those dudes fast. We just straight up killed some dudes. Oh my god. Bloodbath. They're all over the place. What are some things that you find yourself leaving behind so you can move forward and you can't just say your current apartment? Besides my current apartment, yeah. It's like, don't get me wrong, this is a nice apartment. I do love that the place that I had picked for the last few years. This is great. Because there's I've got a nature trail right outside. I'm a few minutes away from downtown. It's in a great little area. And when I first moved here, I was a 2-minute trek from work. My commute was literally right up the street. That's not the case anymore, but it's what it was for a time. But in terms of what I'm leaving behind to move forward, this is a tough one to say, and I've been thinking about this. Pal parameters will decrease while hungry. You can feed them by using the items in your inventory. Who's hungry? And how can I feed them? Yeah, how do I feed my little dudes? View details. Pangolit's rocket launcher? Pangolit makes a rocket launcher? Oh, snap. I just kind of really love this game even more. How do I feed you without, Sand? What is sand? Pal vitality, Pal's hunger. Pal's faster as this decreases. Parameters decrease when starved. Can be recovered by eating. What is this? What is sand? Mental stability. Mental stability decreases when working and recovering recovers when slacking off or sleeping. Entertainment facilities and good meals can increase the rate of recovery. If a pal's mental stability decreases too much, it may cause disturbance at the base. Wow, interesting. Okay. Sorry. So things I'm leaving behind. Okay, so this one's kind of tough. For those, if you don't already know how old I am in my 30s. I am in my mid 30s. And for those who are already in their 30s or are older, you probably understand. I was like, Kativa is slacking off. Okay. Gonna move some people around. Okay, there we go. For the I keep trailing off because I'm really distracted with this. For those who don't know, or don't really understand, when you get into this kind of age in life in general, a lot of your friends start getting married and having kids. Well, I am someone who has no plan of having children, and that is so I'm starting to see that a lot of my friends are doing just that. They're like some of my closest friends. They recently just had their first kid this past year. They're about to turn a year old, and I'm not going to say our friendship is disintegrated. It's not, but it's changed. And like I said, friends getting married, and I am still single, and trying to go out and have fun, enjoy these things in different aspects than my friends are. And I think that has kind of that woke me up to this idea of like I need to be around other people I need to find and be around other people that are in similar situation to me, with a similar mindset. And that is, it can be very tough. Like I'm not gonna lose these friends. By no means am I gonna lose these friends. It's like they're great. They're some of my closest friends. They have been for a long time, and they're wonderful people. And I want to be here as like the non-blood related like aunts to be with their for their child. But yeah, there's just something about my day-to-day as well that, and my for the sake of my mental health and social life, that I need other people similar to me, if that makes sense. I don't really know how to describe it, but like I don't want to say that I'm leaving them behind, but I need other aspects of my life to come to fruition, to help me move forward and help me progress. And moving to a new area might be, I think, is part of that. Not just might be, I think it is part of that. Oh wow, I can make a lot now. But yeah, I other people who are interested in the same things, who have similar motivations, I want to find other creators who are as motivated to do things as me. So not only is it an inspiration to me to keep going and a constant motivation to help me when times are tough, but also people to bounce ideas off of, people who are, like I said, in a similar mindset, in a similar frame of mind in their life, similar time in their life. Of what they're aiming for, what their goals are. I just need something a little different. Yeah. I love my friends. I will keep my friends, my dear close friends, as close as I can. But I need other experiences as well. I need something that's going to help motivate me to go closer to my goals. People who kind of understand that more, which it can be tough to find. Ooh, I just went right through the water. Anyway, that was a bit ranty, but yeah. Let's see, but I mean, when I say leaving things behind, or when you ask like what are things I'm leaving behind, I've already kind of gone through a purge in my life in the last 3 years, about 3 years ish. I can say I've gone through a pretty drastic purge of things in my life and things I've left behind. And I mean that came down to that really started when I chose to start with my when I chose to begin my transition when I came out, and that very quickly ended a 7-year relationship that I had, and so my partner at the time was not particularly interested, and we split, and so that was part of that. I don't hold anything against them. They're great. They're a great person. But yeah, so that was big. I have put relationships on the line because of this, and it's it took me until my 30s to really finally realize that I want to do more than just coast through life doing a 9-to-5 job. I want to do, and I don't want to just have this the standard day job. I want to do something more fulfilling with my life, and that includes can include but not limited to following pursuing things like voice acting or live streaming, being a content creator. I'm not necessarily the most entrepreneurial mindset. I'm not particularly interested in selling products or anything like that. But like if there is if I can say I am selling a product, the product, if anything, would be, oh, what level are you? Oh, 11. I am not going to win this fight. The product would be me, and I don't want to sell it. I'm not selling me to make money. I'm selling the entertainment. I want people. If I'm gonna sell, can say I'm selling anything, it's selling the joy. I would like to. I just want to bring joy to people. Oh, ouch! Nailed me. Zakip, hi! How are you? Welcome! Coming Kenzie stream. How is you? I'm doing alright. I'm having a pretty good day besides the fact that I just died there. We're not gonna worry about that. Welcome to Palworld. This is my adorable character who did not get a name. I realize I don't know if I can give them names. I didn't even think about that. But I keep saying but I need to stop doing that. Where's my dead body? There it is. I just completely lost my train of thought there. Well, you kind of, I went kind of deep tonight. Erica here has been kind of keeping me on my toes with some deep questions that I am getting a little deeper tonight than I was expecting originally. It's in a good way. In a good way. And I hope I've been answering your questions. I know it's... I can be vague sometimes and maybe not exactly what, and maybe not exactly answer what people are looking for. Oh. What? Fire bow, fire arrow. Wooden living room furniture set? I'm good. Just got done playing some Lethal Company with friends. First time playing and had a blast. I watched a friend play Lethal Company. It looks like a lot of fun. I have never played it, and I wish I could. I wish I had. I absolutely wish I had friends to play it with. I would 100%. Shinobi of New Jersey, of NJ, New Jersey? Shinobi, hi! They're fun sometimes. They're just to learn about Palworld. Ha! Nice try. just trying to learn all the pals. You sure you want to the living room wooden furniture set? Yeah, absolutely. Normal parachute. I get a parachute? That's dope. We're just gonna buy all the things because I had so many technology points that I forgot to unlock. Pal gear workbench. Okay, statue of power. Mounted torch, wooden tavern furniture set. Yo, the crafting in this game is gonna be so dope once I have like space to. Once I have space to really build a big area and upgrade enough to where I have a bunch of pals that are gathering materials, that's gonna be amazing. Oh, and a stone pit. Okay, there we go. Shinobi, have you been in one of my streams before? Also, hi. Obviously, you know me. You know who I am. But, hello. Feel free to introduce yourself. Also, since I don't recognize a lot of people's screen names, please, give me a small reminder of where we have met. If we have met in person. Absolutely remind me of where we've met. Okay. So the cloth outfit isn't doing anything because it's damaged, but it looks pretty. It looks better than just a loincloth and a... Yeah. Looks better than just a loincloth and a bra. For that sad excuse of a bra. I'm sure I'm trying to say. Yeah, it is. There was one round I got 3 out of 5. Yeah, it is fun. Yeah, I was... there was one round I got 3 of the 5 of us killed. Oops. Oh no! Yeah, I need to give that game a shot. You know, it's funny. I label my stream. The thumbnail always says games with friends, which is ironic because I tend to play alone most of the time. I named it that initially a long while back because I did play games with. I used to play a game. I used to play with some very close friends of mine. One of them is the one that had their kid this year, and they have lost all their time to play video games. We used to play Sea of Thieves relentlessly, especially when we near the beginning of the pandemic, and we had a wonderful time. It was so much fun. I love Sea of Thieves, and I would love to play with other people because there's just so many shenanigans. But I can't really play with him except on rare occasion, and it has to be like spur of the moment, like, oh, he's got time, we can play again, and that obviously doesn't work with everybody's schedule because we're on very different schedules. So yeah, I'm looking for other games with other friends. I keep calling it games with friends. Now I call it games with friends. Because I like to think that everybody here that joins me is my friend. That sounds really sappy. But it's true. It sounds sappy, but it's true. I like to think that everybody that comes in here, I consider you more than just an audience for streaming. You are my fully said cheeky bastard. Stay in there, you. Nice. Oh, I've got all kinds of things to build. Get rid of the notifications, please. Okay. Oh, land ball. Capture 5 land balls and earn an XP bonus. Oh. I feel bad because the land balls are so cute. Oh, there we go. Challenge the boss at Rain Syndicate's tower. Make sure your pals and equipment are in top condition. Increase your player level by capturing 30 pals. Oh, is this Rain Syndicate's tower? Is this it? This is kind of cool. Like, there's actually, you know, places to... Yeah, Rain Syndicate Tower entrance. Level 11 Chillet? What? Accidentally lured bees to a teammate who died to them. Then a bug attached to another player's face, and I killed them trying to wag it off before I died to a bug myself. That sounds hilarious. I don't understand much of the context, but that does sound hilarious. Chat is indeed friends. Chat is absolutely friends. It's like, I used to play video games alone, and getting you all involved, it just, I don't know. Even though you're not here playing the game with me, it feels like I have other people playing with me. So I love you guys. When I say when I say thank you for joining me in these streams, I really do appreciate it. It's a very heartfelt thank you, for joining me here. I wouldn't. There'd be no point in me streaming if you weren't here. I mean, realistically, I don't need a lot of the fame or the money from any of this if I got to the point where I could just make friends on here and meet new people at the conventions that I already attend and just hang out and just be around cool people. I'd love that. Now, would fame and attention and money help with that? Yeah, sure, to an extent. I'm not naive. I'm not that naive. I got more to explore while I'm out here. It's not entirely dark yet. I think I may need to change the music here in a second. Oh yeah. Here we go. A little different music. Oh, I can't see a darn thing. Okay. No! I want you. Come here. Oh, am I gonna get both of them? I didn't have to fight them. Didn't even really have to fight them. Funny how that works. Oh, what's happening up here? Oh, they've got guns. Go! Oh no! Oh no! I am the struggling. Stop shooting my little penguin pal. Yes. Pangullet. Yes, Pangullet doing work. Look at him go! My little penguin pal. Alright, come on. We're gonna reposition you. Go! Yes! He's doing all the damage. I'm doing nothing over here. Yes! Look at that! Raiding the syndicate camp? Nice. Ammo? Okay. Oh, he's got a machine gun. Look at us go! Raiding the camp. Hoocrates? Oh, we're getting a Hoocrates. Alright, we got one! We got one! Come on! Yes! We got two! Aw, what happened? Why is he in a cage? Liftmonk, intelligent as a 5 to 7 year old human child. It makes a wonderful partner, but there have been more than a few cases where they've killed their master after learning how to use weapons. What? That's terrifying! Hi, how are you? Welcome in. We just raided a little bandit camp thing. Oh, the little fox sparks are dead. Or they're dazed. They're out of it. They're not dead. I refuse to admit that they're dead. What is that? Why is there a level 11 Chillet on the map? Oh, because he's just higher level. Oh, it's at level 38. So, such a high level. I wonder if there's another fast travel point out here I can find. Which, okay, yeah. Let's keep exploring. Actually, I should eat. I need to eat something. There we go. How's my party doing? How's my inventory? Where's my party? My party. Okay. He's doing all right. There's cool stuff coming out at night. Picked up Castaway's Journal, day 11. Oh. Hoocrates! Yeah. Ah. Yeah, let's go. Whoa, hey. Depresso? Well, that's just mean. Oh no! Where did he come from? Just charged up from behind out of nowhere. Oh, that's so upsetting. I was just thinking about turning around too. Oh, that hurts. That's fine though. That's fine. It's not that far. I hope this is still copyright-free music. I think it is. Let me double check. Yeah, okay. Because the incredible guy that made this made sure, or that was part of the production. If you do not already know him, Harris Heller, his YouTube channel goes under Senpai Gaming. Highly recommend, highly recommend. If you're even remotely interested in PC stuff, like especially any kind of stream, if you're interested in getting into streaming of any kind, give his channel a look-see. He's got a lot of very interesting tips and tricks, and like technology reviews, and he's just a lot of very good information. I highly recommend giving him a look. It's well worth it if you're even remotely thinking of getting into streaming. So yeah, give him a shot. Alright, I need more Fox Sparkses. How many Pal Spheres do I have? Oh, I have 16 more. Heck yeah. And I just realized it is 1 a.m. and because I have to get up so early, I do need to get moving. I need to get on, unfortunately, so it is going to be a shorter stream tonight, but we will return. I know last night and tonight are kind of relatively shorter streams, but I do once I get past tomorrow, they're going to be a little bit longer. Come on, Fox Sparks. Come here. But yeah, once I get past tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be another long day, unfortunately. But then I've got a few days where I'm gonna have more opportunity to stream a bit longer, and I hope to actually make those into actually longer streams, which would be great. And I will probably be playing more Palworld. Fox Sparks are adorable. They really are. Also, hi, Sailor Mercury. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Like, I feel bad that you have to, like, beat down on, like, just watching my character just beat down on these poor things. On these creatures that are just so adorable, but, yeah. I have to kind of steel myself to it a little bit. Alright, I gotta catch one more thing to get, to finish this tutorial little thing. Says like increase your player level by capturing 30 pals. So I gotta capture one more. Where are we? Oh, mushrooms. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think Fox Sparks so far, like the land balls are cute, but I'm pretty sure my favorite so far is Fox Sparks. Which is ironic, because like I can see some of the inspiration, like it's like a cross between like, wow, I just totally forgot my oh, Vulpix. I was like, I totally forgot my own my Pokemon history here, Gen 1. But no, it's like a cross between Vulpix and Flareon, and I absolutely love it. It's so adorable. All right, I need to go back to my base. Finish tutorial, but you can play an entire game missing a key game mechanic. You laugh. I've done that before, and it makes games so much harder. It makes games, like, infinitely harder, and I hate it. Incapacitated? What happened? technology. Oh, I have more technology points. Okay, structures, a feed box. A bat? Bat for close range combat might be tough to get a home run with a pal. We got the crusher for breaking down stone wood to exchange them for other materials. Requires pal. Whoops. Was it? Requires pal with a watering suitability to spin the water turbine. Huh. Okay. A poison bow. Ooh, poison arrows. Wooden tavern cabinet feature set. Oh, okay, that'd be kind of neat. The tundra outfit, produced in cold climates, protects against freezing temperatures, requires primitive workbench to craft. And then the tropical helps fend off the heat, requires primitive workbench to craft. Okay. Huh. Hot spring. Ooh. Watch for approaching enemies. I can make them stand guard. Alright, I think I'm going to start with the tundra outfit. Yeah, screw it. We'll get a hot spring too. Yes! Did you miss detective mode? Oh, please don't tell me detective. Like, detective mode. Are you talking about, like... Oh my god, pal fluids? That's gross. Like in the Batman game? That was like... That's something I would miss. Oh god, and that would be something I would miss, and it would be terrible. Berry plantation. I'm not really planning out this base very well. I'm just kind of like throwing extra stuff on here as I get it. Oh, here we go. Oh, planting. By planting, you mean just throwing a handful into the dirt. Not really planting. That is a ton of water in that thing. Wow, I mean, it's like a fire hose. Look at that. Like a core part of the gameplay loop. Yeah, you know, just like some of the most important things. You know. One of the most important parts of the entire game to actually get you through the game. I would never miss anything like that. Never. Okay, now, on all that note, I am going to stop here for the night. I know it's... Oh, God, it even has been almost 2 hours. Automatically save. Okay, automatically saves. Cool. Kenzie's Creaturetorium is going to take a break for the night. And they still have not... there was a patch, and they still haven't put in an exit game button. That is like a fundamental piece of the game. It's like they don't have an exit game button on the main menu. I just think that's hilarious. Yeah. But this has been a lot of fun. Palworld has been a lot of fun. Erica, thank you so much for being so engaged tonight. I know I kind of ramble a little bit when I'm answering questions, especially when I'm distracted by games. When I'm trying to think, especially for a game like Palworld right now, because it's so new and there's a lot of things to focus on, that it kind of muddles my responses a little bit. I know I get very distracted. I'm sorry. I go off on tangents a lot. But thank you all for stopping in tonight. I very much appreciate it. And if you caught any of what we were talking about earlier in terms of some of the major projects that I'm working on, and kind of where I'm trying to go this year, was one of the main reasons that I have been streaming more often lately, is that I'm trying to make this into a regular thing. I don't know if I'll be able to stream every day, But my goal for now is to stream, if I can, stream for at least a little bit every single day, say hello to you guys, get people involved, and if I can build this into a community, I would love to do that. Anything I can do to kind of help, just kind of collect people of a similar mindset and be a force for good. And also, if I eventually find a way to, if it just so happens that I find a way to where, if I can make any kind of financial, financial benefit from this, that way I can maybe increase my living situation, not increase, but upgrade my living situation a little bit, because I do have an hard end date of July, the end of July this year, where my lease is ending and I have to find a place to move. So I am working on it. I'm working on it real hard. Besides just my day job, I'm trying to work on more stuff for you all. I would love to get, just better equipment, better environment, better everything. Just so it's more entertaining for everybody. I would love to bring more to you. And in order to do that, I need to get out of my current financial situation and my current living situation, which is both of those things. One relies very much on the other. So I am. If it feels like I'm pushing a little bit, I'm sorry. Do not ever feel like you need to pay any money, or tip, or do anything for me here. I never want anyone to feel any kind of pressure like that. Everything that does come in is very much appreciated, and for now, everything I'm doing is everything I get in gets dumped right back into making better content and getting more content for everyone here. So with that being said, this is going to sound like a shameless plug, but if you have not already, check out the links in the description below. They will take you to my other channels, including my Linktree, which has links to both my Twitter and my Instagram, where I am the most active. So do come see me over there. And yeah, that's about all I got for the day. It's like I love that. More streaming, the better. Yes. Yes. Eventually, maybe I'll be able to stream. Once I get a consistent schedule, if I can get to the point where I can make this have this down for a consistent schedule, I would actually love to live up to to my thumbnails that say games with friends. I would love to play games with friends. I think that would be a wonderful time. But until then, I am just kind of working on building things up, building a core foundation for everybody. And so, yeah, I feel those. Yeah. All right, but until then, I need to go get some sleep, and I will catch y'all on the next one. You all have a wonderful night. I hope your week has started great, and I hope the rest of your I hope the rest of your week gets even better from here. So, y'all have a good one, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow night. Bye. Later.